know if what's actually in there is healthy or unhealthy. So they're looking at putting on these graphic warning labels on a lot of the so-called junk food, similar to the cigarette labels.
Yeah, we wondered if some foods that we think might be healthy may not be as healthy. But I mean, we know about cookies, for example. They have lots of sugar and fat in them.
Some could be good for you, Dan.
Here's Julie Daniluk, nutritionist and author, joins us every week. Good to see you, Julie.
Great to see you.
Do we need a warning on our packages for every little thing?
I think it would be an excellent idea because it's a fantastic wake-up call. It's a good opportunity for people to confront exactly what's in the food that they're eating and to connect it with disease states, because obesity, there's 61% of Canadians are overweight or obese, 31% of children are overweight or obese, and those numbers are a little too high for us not to really look at the problem at hand, which is our food choices, and I really think this is a great chance.
But you know what makes me kind of crazy is you go to the grocery store, we need food to survive. You don't need cigarettes to survive. I guess some would argue that, but nevertheless, I can see the warning labels, for something like that. But for food, I mean, shouldn't all the food on our store shelves be great?
I would agree with you. Could we eliminate junk food?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fantastic if we could just get rid of the junk food? But if people are going to consume junk food, if we can't carte blanche, have prohibition on junk food, then we should at least warn people and give people a true understanding of what they're drinking or eating. I think that one of the greatest culprits is pop contains 9 teaspoons of refined sugar, and that is enough for you to have constant insulin spikes causing diabetes.
Okay, and just so our viewers know, we're showing some of these hypothetical warning labels that could be on our food, right?
Definitely, and the chocolate milk is even more shocking. Large chocolate milk, which many kids drink as a healthy option, has 12 teaspoons of sugar in it. And by really having that understanding, parents may make a different choice, because of course that much white sugar is dampening their immune system and seriously causing the obesity epidemic. Even this pizza warning label I thought was very interesting, how it can cause non-alcoholic fatty liver syndrome. And they actually have a picture of a fatty liver right on the package, very similar to what you see on the tobacco labels. And I really just want to hit home how I think the shock value may shift gears like we saw with the tobacco warning labels. And I do think I'd love to debunk some of these unhealthy, supposed healthy options, for sure. The biggest one is shredded wheat. Dramatically spikes your insulin. So I just want people to keep in mind that they see the word shredded wheat and it sounds so whole grain and so healthy. But people aren't really registering that it has 42 grams of sugar in it, that it's a very sugary cereal. The baked potato chips, let's just look at how much fat is still in those. Just because it's baked and not fried doesn't mean that it isn't a very unhealthy fat choice.
Julie, we're out of time, unfortunately, but this list pretty much says it all, doesn't it? So we're going to be talking about this again. Good to see you. Thank you.
Fantastic.
I personally am saddened by turkey bacon being on that list.
I know.
Yeah.